Well, here we go. Oh boy. Basically, if I can get through the water temple, I think I'm past the worst of this game, to be honest. Because the other two temples really aren't that tedious, and there is one side quest that's a little bit tedious, but the reward is actually worth it, and I don't think it's that bad. Full disclosure here, I am not entirely familiar with the water temple. It's probably my least played out of the 5 temples, to be completely honest. Oh boy. Oh, you. If I'm right, Link? You're Link, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. I am so happy that you are a sage. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 years. Yeah, screw you, too. But now it's not the time to talk about love. No love here. No, none. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not, yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me. The woman who is going to be your wife. No. Link, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly. Yeah, I sure do hope you lead the way and aren't completely useless. Oh, you swam up? Surely you're gonna be there, right? Surely this isn't the only time we see you in the temple, right? That would be silly. Anyway, we're swimming up. There's only really one place she could have gone, right? Like, this comes up to a dead end, right? Oh, what's that? She's not in this room? That's strange. She's not in this room either. Man, I guess she got done in by, like, these spiky rocks. Great. Oh, by the way, yeah, spoiler, Ruto's a sage. I'm sure nobody saw that coming. Just another reason why the water temple sucks. Actually, now thinking of it, both of the temples, or both of the dungeons involving Ruto, are the worst in the game. Because Jabu is by far the worst child dungeon, and it's worse than most of the temples, actually. So, honestly, I think she's the problem. Gonna be honest. Anyway, we got the map. Now, you actually want your Ocarina equipped for most of this dungeon, because when you get to these, like, little Triforce plaques, you can actually play Zelda's Lullaby. Okay, not whatever that is. You can actually play Zelda's Okay, not whatever that is. You can actually play Zelda's Lullaby. You can play Zelda's Lullaby! I actually can't believe that I messed that up so much. And it drains the water level. There are 2 more of those, I believe, that bring the water level to different places. You could use Din's Fire here, but if you don't have Din's Fire, do we even have Din's Fire? Oh yeah, we do. If you don't have Din's Fire, you can actually use the flame from the middle torch, if I could actually get a good angle. I completely forget that this is a mechanic in Ocarina of Time, to be honest. I actually remember it more so from Majora's Mask. I don't know why. Maybe it's because most of the time you can just use Din's Fire instead. Actually, that's probably exactly why. Oh, we got clams! Actually, what's it called? Shell Blade. It's not a clam, it's a shell blade. Where are you? Okay. There we go. Arrows. Very cool. You found a small key. This key will open a door. Why am I reading the bio for a small key? We all know what small keys do. I don't know. I'm very, very strange sometimes. But that's okay. Is it? I don't know. I'm talking to myself. That's not a good sign. I'm pretty much playing this blind. I mean, not really, because I do know where all the sculptures are and things like that. But I'm pretty much going to be just circling the temple until I remember what to do. Meaning, I'm going to come down here even though I'm 99% sure that there's nothing I can do here. Sorry if you're looking for a, like, in-depth guide through the water temple. I'm just not too great at it, unfortunately. I believe you have to go rise the water level after this, so, I mean, you could just skip this. Or maybe I'll just cut all of this out. Oh, no, but I showed myself bombing that, so that's not possible. There's a switch to raise the water level. That's pretty cool. And I can do this. These are Tektites. I think I've already introduced these like hours ago. Is there anything over here? No. So, can I just... Yeah, you can just jump slash that and it's gonna open the gate. Okay, so I guess it was worth coming here because there's a sculpture here. So, never mind my ranting from earlier. Try the gold sculpture, blah 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 blah. Ooh, bombs. I don't... Are bombs even useful in this temple? Why am I going, ooh? They're used for a few things, but I don't think they're, like, used that much. I think you could come in here with 10 bombs and you'd be fine. Okay, I'm trying to get back out to the main room. I believe there's something else that we can do with, like, a block, and yeah, it's right there. I'm just trying to get as much as I can get done under these circumstances. By the way, I'm pretty sure that you can technically complete Water Temple at first if you get the hook shot and you're a little bit savvy. I believe you can hook shot up to the top floor from the middle floor if you have a right angle. I might be wrong, but speaking of dungeon order, you can actually do things out of order pretty consistently. Like, for example, you can go to Fire Temple before Forest Temple, I believe. And I believe it's beatable. The next two main temples, can I not do that? The next two main temples are completely optional for what order you tackle them in. And there's the Water Temple thing, like I just said. Okay, can I actually do it this time? That would be cool. Whirlpool room. Okay, this is a bit annoying, but I believe we can do it. You're just gonna want iron boots, because iron boots save lives. They also make lives hard. Ooh, I was scared that I was gonna fall completely down. Okay, can I actually aim, please? That would be great. You're gonna want a hook shot here. I mean, you can try swimming, but I don't think that's gonna work. Oh my god, kill him, please. These things in close quarters suck. They suck in general, because a lot of the time you think that it should hit, and it just doesn't. I should actually put my boots on, my normal boots. So, can we talk about how you can't shoot arrows underwater? I mean, that makes sense, but like, the hook shot works? Like, wouldn't it rust? It's metal. And wouldn't it, like, get slowed down by water or something? I'm not sure. I don't know physics. I mean, I'm sure that this game isn't physics accurate, but I don't know physics, so I can't really complain that much. All of that for an extra key, huh? That's fine, because keys are very valuable in this temple. In fact, it's kind of infamous to get to a certain part of this temple, and then you're missing a key. Very annoying. In fact, it happened to me on my practice run, and I was trying to avoid it because I knew it was a thing. And watch, now that I'm saying this, it's gonna happen in the actual run too. I can just picture it. You know, for as much as I hate the Water Temple, the music's kind of a vibe. I'm I'm just not joking. It's just pretty good. Okay, I was not supposed to actually float to the top. I was supposed to use my hook shot. This is what I mean. There's going to be a lot of really small mistakes like this, and maybe even a few big ones. I'm expecting just small mistakes, though. I'm not expecting anything major. Famous last words, I guess. Okay, so I gotta remember that all 3 of those have been dealt with. I want to say that this section's is blocked off by the dungeon item, but I think I'm gonna check anyway. Even though I'm 90% sure that you need the dungeon item. Oh yeah, you absolutely do. You need to hookshot over those spikes. Okay, let me actually equip the correct boots. Why is it that I equip Kokiri boots when I need to hookshot, and I hookshot when I need to equip Kokiri boots? I'm all over the place. So, this room is pure evil. And if you want to know why, if you look at the floor, there's nothing to note, there's just spikes. We're actually going to use the room to raise the water level. If I could actually grab that, that would be nice. Actually, I'm gonna show something off. So, I mean, if these aren't the right kind of things, then I'm gonna look ridiculous. So obviously I'm on here and spikes hurt, right? But I'm gonna go onto the Goron tunic. And spikes are fine. And I think this is because lava and spikes are like the same damage value. Or like they behave similarly, so just like how the Goron tunic has damage resistance for fire, it also has damage resistance for spikes. Now, I'm saying this and I am taking damage, but it's at a greatly reduced rate, and lava behaves the exact same. It doesn't completely negate fire damage, it just greatly slows it. And yeah, I just kind of want to show that off. I was actually going to show that off later in the playthrough, but I figured that this was a good time now. Anyway, we're rising the water level. And if you saw it, we're actually gonna want to go down and not through that door. If you go through that door, you get locked out, so you better hope that you're observant, because there's actually a hole down here now. And I'm gonna take damage from the spikes. Lovely. Yeah, see how much faster that is in comparison to with the red tunic? But we actually want to go down here, and this is highly important, because it actually contains a key. And let's release the monsters. There's so many of them. What are the spiky balls called? That's not the spiky ball. A spike! Sure! That makes sense. What? That one should have died. Come on. Ah, I'm getting cornered! Okay. I don't actually believe that killing these is... Oh, wait, never mind. I think it is. I was gonna say I don't believe that killing them is required, but no, I'm pretty sure you have to kill them to open up that door. And let's go get our boots. Now, if you thought that 2 keys would be enough, I don't blame you, but we did just use a key to get to this room so we could, raise the water level. So this is a replacement key, and if you don't have this replacement key, you're in for a bad time. That's all I can really say. Now I'm trying to make it back over here, and now we're gonna go back to the main room. The water level is at like its midpoint, which is good. Okay, we are now outside I believe lighting this torch opens back up that area. I believe that takes us to the 3rd floor to raise the water level even more. This is inaccessible to us at the moment. Is this perfectly accessible? Let me go check this. This is something that I do want to check, because I do believe that this is accessible to us, unless I get proven wrong right now. Oh, by the way, there is somewhere in the water temple, full disclosure, I actually don't know exactly where it is, so I'm not going to be visually showing it. So, you know, sources trust me, bro, which, fair if you have a problem with it. There was actually just a random wall in the water temple that you can hookshot onto. It's just like random scattered hookshot collision. And I don't know, I kind of find it interesting. There's not really any reason. By the way, there's the compass. I think that's the only reason to come down here? I think so. Do we just go and raise the water level? I think that's honestly what we do. Yeah, there's nothing over here. So, let's begin raising the water level. I believe there's a Tektite of Doom down here. Come on. Screw it. We'll live life on the edge. Okay! Okay! Okay, never mind! Can I not hit this? I can't hit this. I'm just gonna bomb it. You can use arrows, but I just don't feel like pausing, if I'm being honest. There's nothing else in here. We're just gonna continue moving. And this is the final thing that we can use to raise / lower the water, and this brings it all the way up to the tippy top, so the water level when we first arrived. Wait a minute! I just realized that I forgot to do something. I'm gonna go through there, and I'm not gonna have enough keys, am I? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm actually going... Wait, actually, I might have a glitched way of saving this, maybe? No, I don't think so. I think this is doomed, but hold on. Let me see if I can pull a magic trick. This is completely improvised, by the way, so, okay. I have my reasons for hookshotting that. That wasn't just random. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Oh, it doesn't even matter, dude. No. Okay, they stopped it. They stopped me in my tracks pretty good. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to go, lower and raise the water level again. If you were curious about what I was trying to do, there is a flag or a bite or something in the game's code that prevents you from doing stuff like opening chests while underwater, because obviously that would be a little bit weird. But you can actually override it by just hookshotting when you're underwater. So, say you wanted to open a chest that was underwater, you could just hookshot the chest and then you'd be able to open it. Now, disclaimer, I have no idea if doors work with this, but my thought process was maybe if I hookshotted something, I could see if I could get into the bottom door without doing all of that, right? And that was basically my thought process. Unfortunately, they waterproofed this area pretty well. Okay, now that we're outside, jump in the water immediately. We're gonna actually go back to the room that we saw Rudo in, and that's why I was so annoyed, because you can only do this when the water level is at medium. And I didn't remember to do this until the water level was at its very highest. Technically, you can recoil off the top of the room, but I don't remember the setup for it. And although I do show off cool things, this is still trying to play it a bit casually. I just do glitches for fun whenever I feel like showing things off. And I don't think saying, oh yeah, just recoil from the top of the room to get here is just a very casual, friendly thing of... casual, friendly way of doing things. Anyway, here's a key. We absolutely need this. That's why this is that's why this was so annoying. We are finally back to where we were, now with the necessary keys in hand. I believe we just... Don't talk to that. I believe we just have to go through this way. I hope everything's covered. I believe we just need 2 keys. Yeah, I think so. These keys are a bit annoying. You are seeing that correctly. There is a Skulltula to the right, but we actually don't have the right things to actually take care of it right now, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna ignore it. We will come back, don't worry. I believe I have 1 out of 5 Skulltulas, right? I'm just gonna hope that I remember it. If you don't know, there's actually a little Skulltula icon that appears on your map after you fully complete the area of Skulltulas. It works for the old overworld too, the oval word. I really gotta learn how to speak English. Like, wouldn't that be amazing? I go a single video just saying absolute perfect English. Like, can you imagine? Wait, no. Or yes? Oh, okay, no. I mean, yes. What am I saying? For some reason, I'm just forgetting how this puzzle works. It's fine, though. And I believe we just switch again. This entire room is just raising and lowering these weird dragon dog things. I think they're dragons, but when I was a kid, I always thought they were like dog heads with really long necks. I don't really know how I made that comparison, but I have, so that's cool. That's a like, and I believe this one will give you your stuff back. Still really annoying, still I would not recommend getting eaten by it, but at the very least there's that. Now, before entering this room, I am gonna advise you to equip hammer and nuts. This room's actually so cool. I mean, really just look at it. Just a single tree, the fog, Link's reflection. Link's reflection now being gone. And Dark Link standing right behind you. Dark Link, conquer yourself. So, this is probably the most famous mini-boss in this game. Or should I say infamous? I'm just gonna take a slash at him. And now I'm gonna bring my hammer out and miss. Do I actually have to stun him? Hold on, I'm throwing nuts at him. Okay, yeah, I broke him. So, really all you gotta do with Dark Link is I just throw a few nuts at him. Don't know if that's required. But I also just slash at him a few times. And then I pull out my hammer. Look at you, Dark Link, just shuffling. Aren't you cute? Haha, get hit. Haha, get hit. Yeah, who said Dark Link was a, like, hard boss? He just gets absolutely destroyed if you have hammer, which, I mean, if you're playing in the intended order, I think most people would have hammer by now. Bye-bye, Dark Link. Bye-bye, Dark Link. So, fun fact about Dark Link, he actually spawns in with the exact same amount of heart containers that you have. So, if you have 3 heart containers, Dark Link would, you know, have 3 heart containers of health. Very cool. he's dead now. Dark Link really isn't as bad as people think he is. He is only bad because they're trying to like slash at him, and then he jumps on your sword, and it's a whole thing. Well, we got the long shot. This is just a straight upgrade of the hook shot. It goes twice as far. It's pretty useful. Sometimes you can like skip the long shot requirements with just clever hook shot placements, but just having the long shot's really good ease of mind because, you know, who doesn't want to be lazy? Also, this didn't move because I was standing on it. That's kind of silly. Let's go. Now, this room, I actually really like this. Link, be careful, don't get swallowed by the vortexes, blah blah. I actually used to really like this room as a child. I don't know, there's just something kind of cool about the set piece. But nowadays, not so much, because I don't like these whirlpool thingies. And in fact, I specifically don't like sliding into them. It's actually quite horrifying. Here's our second, I believe, Sculpture. My count might be completely off here. But it's a Sculpture nonetheless. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. The trick is to really just try to walk out of them. Don't really try to fight the physics. If you try to swim a lot of the what did you just do, Link? If you try to swim a lot of the time, you're just kind of gonna go in circles. Oh, there's a fairy there. I'm just gonna kind of try to keep. There we go. Now, for the first time in the entire temple, I think we're actually gonna need a bow. So, you know, unlucky. Is there no Scotia here? I thought there was. Maybe it was farther. I really hope that I'm not forgetting a Skulltula and that I'm gonna have to come back here, because that would suck so badly. Let's just hope. That would be awful, right? I'm checking my notes now. I'm paranoid. Okay, I should have 72 skulls by the end of Water Temple. So I have 3 left. I really hope that I find those 3. Okay, so we're actually back in the Whirlpool room. Very cool. I'm not even gonna go by that Tektite. Yeah, that's right. Deal with it. I don't want anything to do with you. And we're back out into the main room. Is there anything I can do at the top level? There might be this area. I do believe we're gonna have to do one more cycle with all the, water leveling and stuff. It's really annoying, to be honest. I don't really like doing it. I don't think anybody likes doing it. But it's here nonetheless. I will actually agree with the sentiment, though, that this temple is kind of underrated. Just kind of in the sense of your first time playing it. It can be really annoying, but besides the boots, some of the keys are actually really well hitting. Even if they do completely screw you over. Cough, 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 that one that's in the middle section. Oh, and also the one that's at the bottom of the center room. That one also sucks. I think I'm actually going to drain this all the way now. And now that we have the long shot, we can go do that second room. In the bottom, in the basement. Is that what this is? I never look at the floors. I kind of have all the temple layouts memorized for the most. Okay, so the water's drained now. I believe there is one section that we can actually go to. Is it here? I don't know, actually. Hold on, let me check my map. I think I've already been here. I think it's the one to the north. So let me go check there. I could be wrong, but the map says that I haven't explored the northern part of the basement. It could also be referring to another section of the temple that just kind of dips into the basement, but... Oh no, this is definitely it. Absolutely, this is it. Can I hook shot? Yeah, I can. Oh, yeah. Okay, and now we have this. I believe they tried to make this room harder in the Master Quest version of this game, which, by the way, Master Quest is just bad. I have to be honest here. I did it once. I don't think it's a very good version of the game. But they just left hookshot collision so you could just hookshot past the challenge. Good job, designers. Good job. I'm gonna replace my bow. I might forget that. Oh, forget that? I might forget that. What are you doing? Is that the thing from Jabu? I always ignore the enemies in this room. Okay, I'm gonna go around the other side. In case you haven't caught on, the entire point is to push this block into the hole. And by hole, I mean that little gap there. Very complicated stuff. Should I just... No. I was gonna say, should I just cut to when this block's in its final place, but I think I'll just show the pushing for the sake of it, you know? Just for the sake of it. You only need to really push that out once, and then we can go push. That is... I'm so bad. You only really need to pull that out once, and then you can go and push it from the other side. Like this. Similar to kind of the milk crate situation. Although, with that, you can literally just pull it out once, and then you can skip the entire puzzle. Which, I mean, I kind of feel bad for doing, but at the exact same time, like, it's just so easy to do. Okay, can you guys not? That's not very family friendly of you. Pots underwater don't make any sense. Why don't they float? Huh? Huh? I need answers. Why don't they float? Ow. I actually don't know which way to go. Is this the way to go? No. No, it is not. Over here is. Okay, I think this is just platforming. Yeah, it is. I'm actually slightly worried that the Tektites are gonna attack me, so I'm gonna grab the left side and hope that they don't hit me. Luckily, they didn't. Ow. Okay, so I'm actually going to get the skull. This is our third one, I believe. And now I just need to find a fourth, I think. I hope that's correct. Because I know where the fifth one is. I haven't forgotten about that one that we couldn't get earlier. But I don't really know what the fourth one is, and it's kind of driving me insane right now. I'm not going to lie. Like, why do I... I'm back in the center room, and... Oh, actually, my worries about the Skulltulas are lifted. I remember where it is, actually. We're good, we're good. In fact, we're actually coming across it very, very soon. Although, I would be lying if I'm not just crushed by that key requirement. Why is it always Water Temple? I never come across a door that I forget that I need a key for in any other temple. It's always Water Temple. Every single time. Anyway, instead of actually going right through the door right away, we actually want to do some hook shotting. Would you look at that? We can only reach this with long shot. And there's our fourth skull. And we know where the fifth one is, so... My anxiety about missing out on a skull has been soothed. Fortunately. Okay, I believe this leads to the final key we need, other than the boss key, of course. You shoot the eyeball. You actually need the long shot, or else you can't hook shot to there, and it closes too quickly for you to be able to get there without the long shot. If you actually are too late and the door starts closing, as long as you hook shot, as long as you hit the target with your hook shot, you're fine, because you'll actually just go right through it. That goes up to the top level, I believe. So, I'm just gonna go here. And we actually got a key. Let's go. I am still not heartbroken over needing the backtrack. I swear, I don't get incredibly annoyed when I need to backtrack. That would be silly. Anyway, we can actually get over here, and I'm gonna attempt something. I could completely fail this, but I do want to attempt it anyway. If you see there, I believe you can actually jump to that. If you go too far right, Link is going to start like grabbing it rapidly, which is what I'm expecting might actually happen to me, but I'm going to go for it. Okay, I did get the glitch, but I jump slashed at the right time, so I actually still made it up. That just saves me time. Otherwise, you just go around and raise the water level normally. Oh yeah, I want to go do a little pit stop. And also, isn't it really weird how the water surface is all the way up right now, and it's required to be all the way up, but this room doesn't have water in it other than the waterfall. I mean, maybe it's all being filtered out, but that doesn't really make sense to me either. Okay, can I aim, please? Can I aim? Yes. Okay, let me go check my skull shield just to be sure. Okay, yep, we got the symbol 72. We are good. And now I'm just gonna leave. Now, I believe I need to actually set the water level to nothing. And I actually do plan on doing that, but I do kind of wonder if I can prove my theory from earlier in the temple right, or I could debunk it. So I'm going to go on a little side quest of my own, and I'm going to attempt to progress with the water level still fully up. Just a disclaimer, I am 100% not expecting this to work. Especially because this is a condition where, like, this is a set of conditions where you could actually find this out completely legit. Wait a minute. Why is this not affected by water level? I don't even... No, but seriously, the Rudo room's affected by water level, and this follows all the same rooms, all the same rules as the Rudo room. So, why is this empty? I'm not gonna complain, because this actually makes my life way easier. But, why does it work like that? That's kind of weird. Anyway, I'm gonna see you at that locked door. Okay, we're back, finally. This time, I actually have the key. And are you kidding me? A key was locking away another key. We got the boss key. I'll see you back up top. Okay, so we're back at top, and we're just looking for, like, the little dog dragon pillar thing over here. And actually, you need the water level to be up top, because if you don't, this thing would be down. Kind of annoying, but it is what it is. These pots have fairies in them, I'm pretty sure. No! Heal me! Please! Heal! Okay. Oh, wow, and the other one comes back now. You can put those in your bottles if you want. I'm not gonna bother. These are annoying. I would recommend just pulling up. Don't try to roll or anything. Stick to one side. And you should be good. Yes. I'm not pronouncing this boss's subtitle, by the way. Just letting it. Link, look out! That is a normal water over there. It looks pretty normal to me. Morpha. So, first fun fact is that you can actually fight this boss without the hook shot, but it is incredibly, incredibly annoying, and I don't know how to do it. I just know it's possible. Anyway, the main loop of this boss is that you gotta hookshot its nucleus and attack it. I'm going to make my life a lot easier, and I'm just going to obliterate Morpha. So you're gonna want to keep hooking the nucleus into the corner, turn around, do a vertical slash, jump slash, and then let it go. Actually, no, that's not a part of the process. I just messed it up. I might not be able to show this off because I might have too much of a skill issue. Morpha grabs me. Uh-oh. This is bad. Okay, things have gone wrong. Oh, I actually landed on something. That's cool. Not like I can keep that up because I just ran right into the water for some reason. Okay, come back to this corner. Hopefully this time it doesn't escape. Okay, now just crouch stab. There. That's what you were supposed to do the first time, and Morpha would have been stuck in the corner in that instant. It wouldn't have been able to get out. It would have just died in that first cycle. But I got a skill issue, like usual. This death animation's kind of lame. It's like, oh, it just drains and now it's a droplet. Cool. I mean, yeah, I guess Morph is literally just a nucleus with water attached to it, but if you see it, there's no heart container. Yeah, there's none. Just go into the warp. Do not go into the warp. The heart container's over here. It's just a little bit hidden. Very, very annoying. Out of all of the temples, I feel like this is probably the one that could have people leave the heart container behind by mistake. If that happens, not to worry, you can just go back to the boss room. Morpho will be dead, and you can just go collect it. Oh look, Ruto's a sage! Who could have saw that one coming? Link. I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. No. So his domain and its people will eventually return to their original state. As we word, I grant my eternal love to you. Nope, I don't want it. Well, that's what I want to say, but I don't think I can offer that now. Yeah, because she's a sage. I have to guard the water temple as the sage of water. And you're searching for the Princess Zelda. Ha! You can't hide anything from me. Princess Zelda, she's alive. I can sense it, so don't be discouraged. I can tell that nothing will stop you in your quest for justice and peace. You must take this medallion. Take it respectfully. You received the Medallion of Water. Ruto awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. If you see Sheik, please give him my thanks, okay?